Johnny Depp trial, live, jury begins third day of deliberation in Amber Heard case. The jury in the defamation trial opposing Johnny Depp and Amber Heard resumed deliberations on Tuesday after a three-day weekend. Depp sued Heard for $50 million for implying he abused her in a 2018 Washington Post op-ed. Although she didn't name him, he claims her allegations impacted his ability to work. She is pursuing a $100 million counterclaim. In closing arguments on Friday, Depp's lawyers asked jurors to give him his life back after it was ruined by Heard's domestic abuse allegation. They alleged Heard would rather be in a fight than let the actor leave, called her claims an act of profound cruelty to true survivors, and said that she gave the performance of her life on the stand. In their closing, Heard's lawyers said ruling in favor of Depp would make jurors an accomplice to his abuse and to his campaign of global humiliation, and called out the actor for laughing and snide comments during closing arguments, adding that he engaged in victim blaming at its most disgusting. Depp's team on Tuesday filed a failed motion to strike part of Heard's closing, which asked jurors to consider the message that ruling against her would send to other abuse victims. Johnny Depp's testimony on Amber Heard. Johnny Depp gave nearly 4 days of testimony in his defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard, seeking to convince the jury that he did not abuse her and was in fact a victim of. Mr. Depp first took the stand on Tuesday 19th of April, then kept testifying every day up until the end of Thursday 21st of April. Proceedings paused on Friday 22nd of April, then over the weekend, and picked up again on 25th of April with continued testimony from Mr. Depp. He then returned to the stand for his rebuttal on 25th of May. Johnny Depp asks jurors to give him his life back. Johnny Depp's lawyers pleaded with jurors to give him his life back after it was ruined by Amber Heard's allegations of domestic abuse, as closing arguments got underway on Friday, 27th. Mr. Depp's attorney Camille Vasquez told the jury that the evidence had shown Ms. Heard was the abuser and Mr. Depp was the abused during their tumultuous relationship, saying that both Mr. Depp's good name and his life are at stake as they reach. Amber Heard lawyer says ruling in favor of Johnny Depp would make jurors into accomplice. Amber Heard's attorney told jurors that ruling in favor of Johnny Depp would make them an accomplice to his abuse and campaign of global humiliation, as the case neared a dramatic close on Friday, 27th. Attorney Benjamin Rottenborn delivered closing statements to the court in Fairfax, Virginia, where he warned that Mr. Depp's argument that he was not abusive to Ms. Heard sends a message to survivors of domestic abuse everywhere. Pirates of the Caribbean boat driven past Depp v. Heard courthouse. A car decorated as a ship from the Pirates of the Caribbean films drove past the courthouse where a jury was deliberating the verdict in Johnny Depp's defamation trial against Amber Heard on Tuesday, 31st. Why the defamation trial is being held in Virginia. The explosive defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard has unfolded well outside their normal Hollywood orbit, at a court in Fairfax County, Virginia. Mr. Depp's suit against his ex-wife alleges that she defamed him in a December 2018 op-ed published in the Washington Post titled "I Spoke Up Against Sexual Violence," and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. The trial is taking place in Fairfax because the online edition of the Post is published via servers in the county, allowing Mr. Depp to sue her in that area. How does the jury work? A jury of 7 people has been assembled for this case. According to Court TV, the jurors include 5 men and 2 women, with 2 alternate jurors remaining on standby if one of the main pool is dismissed or needs to drop. The unlikely cult celebrities of the trial. Fans of the estranged couple have exhaustively documented the plaintiff and defendant's every move and mannerism in court, their attorneys' arguments, the judge's interventions, and a wealth of colorful witness testimony on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, carving up what might have amounted to dry legal proceedings into all of which has raised disapproving eyebrows in some quarters, with concerns expressed that the real issue at the heart of the case, domestic violence, is being lost in what has become a bad taste viral soap. While those criticisms are more than valid, There is no question that the trial has provided an extraordinary spectacle and a cast of unforgettable supporting characters who have found themselves unlikely cult celebrities. Fans speak out. As the trial grew to a close, The Independent's Rachel Sharp spoke to some of the fans who have traveled to voice their support for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard outside the courthouse throughout the proceedings. Amber Heard, Aquaman 2 petition nears 4.5 million signature target. A petition to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2 has nearly reached its target of 4.5 million signatures, as a jury continues to deliberate on the verdict of Johnny Depp's defamation lawsuit against her. More than 4.4 million people had signed the Change.org petition to have Heard cut from the franchise at the time of writing.